What up, people? It's your boy, the host with the most. I do not brag or boast, and I'm coming to you guys live from coast to coast. It's your boy, Chris Don One, and welcome to another fabulous rendition of Too Early for This podcast. Like, rate, comment, subscribe. Share this channel as well as this video in the YouTube algorithm. Shameless plug. Go check out The Dream as well as Just Me Nicole's YouTube channel. Tell them I sent you. Subscribe and enjoy. You will not be disappointed. They have some great content on those platforms, as well as check out The Dream's OnlyFans account. The past couple of content drops she dropped on her OF has been slapping. All right, so go check her out. Support content creators. Okay, I'm telling you guys, support us, because if there was no us, it would not be a you. All right, so let's get into today's topics. All right, so it seems like Tasha K did an ATL stomp on a stan or a fan, an idol turned rival. Holy, she curb stomped the back of this man's forehead region. Holy, nothing good happens, late at night in a parking lot, okay? Late at night in the back of a parking lot. Nothing transpires or good happens at those hours, all right? So it just seems like they got a little altercation. Tasha K, she kicked that man's whole back head in with her heels. I could hear Gorilla song, F Jigga Free playing in the background. Holy, that would have been a spectacular soundtrack to that video. That video went viral, had like 5 or 6 second clip, holy. But Tasha K got into a little altercation. I don't know if people were a little tipsy or people were feeling themselves, but definitely there was some disagreements in this clip. And, a lot of people were in the comment section going like, Tasha K, she got bigger fish to fry. She already, 4 M's down owing Cardi B in that lawsuit, but, pipe down and calm down. Even though Tasha K is doing her best interpretation in the back of a parking lot with that Gorilla song that went straight plastic, by the way. She was going cha-cha-cha. Left foot right. Do the cha-cha-cha on the back of this man's head. But anyway, this man needs to go to the doctor immediately, check for CTE scans, see if he ain't had a concussion. Holy, man, she was kicking that man's back forehead in like a bass drum. Holy. But, a lot of people are talking about Tasha K got bigger fish to fry. Look here, it is what it is. The lawsuit has nothing to do with, Tasha K's altercation at the back of a parking lot, okay? But let's just transform into the next article. The next article is, it seems like B. Simone and Megan. Now, these two has, joined like Voltron, all right, to start a podcast. I think it's called Know Me or Getting to Know Me. I'm not subscribed to B. Simone, haven't listened to this podcast, but in a recent episode, which has now been deleted, okay, from what I'm hearing, I'm thinking that it's deleted for now, and they're probably going to scrub that portion of the podcast out, and they're going to re-upload this episode at a later date. But anywho, it got very personal. It got very chippy with the two ladies, and Megan is talking about how B. Simone wants them to focus more on their business understanding and their business relationship more so than their personal relationship, their friendship relationship. And Megan was feeling a type of way about how B. Simone wants to focus more so on the business side of things. B. Simone tried to explain herself, but she didn't really explain herself fully. And hey, look, this comes at the heels of what I've been trying to tell you guys, particularly if you watch Too Early for This podcast. Shameless plug again. If you watch me Saturday, I told you guys it seems like YouTube has joined in the long line of other social media apps that are really putting some strict stipulations on content creators when it comes to gossip and podcasting and things of that nature. They're really hammering down and cracking down on a lot of those pages, as well as YouTube's talking about, they're cutting back on the support on these Google checks, okay? A lot of content creators in these YouTube streets, okay, were desperately seeking Susan, depending on these YouTube checks. Only when these YouTube checks get deposited into their, savings account, they find out that it's a little light. Okay, seems like YouTube is, cutting a lot of people's checks, and a lot of content creators are making drastic decisions to, either keep continuing with the content or slashing their staff in half. I've heard some content creators talking about getting rid of their, editing crew or their camera crew. Kev on Stage was pleading to his subscribers to support him on Patreon so he can keep, his staff. And if, people don't do that, he's basically going to have to lay off a lot of people. Hey, look, I told you guys, after the pandemic, a lot of stuff is going to be changing everywhere, okay? Everybody's going to struggle for a bit until, the economy gets somewhat back into an understanding of being healthy. But, I've been telling people for the longest to prepare for the worst if you're a content creator. Don't be splurging all your money. Save your money up, because it's going to be a cold, cold winter, okay? You've heard other content creators, like I said, be Simone. I think all of this is pretty much the decision YouTube is making for content creators, and everybody is adjusting accordingly to YouTube. Now, you already done heard that, other content creators are cutting back and scaling back. And I think B. Simone is looking at this relationship more so on a business level, going like, whoa, wait a minute, this may affect us. We're probably gonna have to cut back as well. We need to focus more so on the business side of things. It's no sense being emotionally invested into something, particularly if that something is not making you the money that you once made a couple of months back. But once again, and I told you guys this on Too Early for This podcast, podcasting is an oversaturated market. Everyone has a podcast. I got a podcast, which, by the way, shameless plug again, go check out my podcast, Everybody Hates Chris. It's on Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, wherever you get your podcast indulgement from. Go check me out, subscribe and enjoy. You will not be disappointed, I promise you. But everyone has a podcast. Your mama, your grandmama, your pappy, your uncle, everybody has a podcast, and it's an oversaturated market, okay? If you're heavily depending on your podcast dividends, then you need to expand that portfolio to add other eggs in this basket, because it's going to really have long-term implications and long-term effects. If you're a content creator that only makes, podcasting, okay? I love podcasting. I got a YouTube podcast. I got Spotify, iTunes. I got a YouTube channel. I got a comedy channel. I got TikTok. I'm making a little bit of money here, there, a little bit here, a little bit there. Hell, I might even have to start an OnlyFans. Holy, okay? If they're breaking off the dream on her OnlyFans, all right, your boy may have to go into OnlyFans. Holy, all right? But, yeah. You have to, as a content creator, move accordingly. I even stream on Strip. Why did I say strip? I don't strip at no club. I stream on Twitch, okay? But I understand the premise of B. Simone. I just don't condone or respect the delivery. Okay, I think she was a little bit too cold, trying to explain it. I think you can, if you guys were friends, you can continue to be friends. And I always said this, never go into business Because, well, never makes business with pleasure, but never go into business with people that don't have the same business mindset as you. And particularly never go into business with your friends or your family, because they're probably going to look at this as just something that I like to do. They're not going to have that business mindset, and I'm pretty sure that's probably going on with her and Megan. Or it might be the simple fact what we just mentioned, that these checks are going to be cut, so we're going to have to cut staff, we're going to have to reduce costs and things of that nature. We may have to downsize. And, maybe she was talking to Megan about this, and Megan was passive aggressive about it. Maybe she's trying to keep everybody, this, that, and the third. Or maybe they had a fallout in their friendship. And that's one of the reasons why you should never go into business with your friends and your family, because if you have a fallout on a personal level, it's going to carry over into your business level, all right? So it could be a combination of things, or it could be just one thing, but obviously they having a falling out. And, like I said, they deleted the episode, but I'm pretty sure they're going to re-air this episode. They're probably going to, erase that portion of the podcast or add some context to that portion of the podcast. And I'm pretty sure they're on social media right now, big upping and, saying great things about one another. B. Simone has been in the news for all the wrong reasons. She wrote a book. It was a bestseller. Come to find out that this book was full of someone else's life. B. Simone just copied and pasted someone else's life and put it to her book and, put her name on top of it. Then, she was faking it till she was making it, talking about she's protesting on Black Lives Matter. Come to find out she's not even doing that. And then when she got exposed for that, she was protesting for real. And she stayed out there all day and all night. I mean, B. Simone was, she had a tan that was 3 shades darker than what she normally is accustomed to, all right? And, a lot of women, talk about how B. Simone can't keep a man. I think B. Simone is a funny woman. I just think that, a lot of her decisions on a business side of things is not very positive or favorable. People are not going to agree with what B. Simone does. Even though, she was recently in the news talking about on her Instagram, if you subscribe to the subscription portion of her Instagram, she's going to have more content there. She's also going to, have more conversations with people who actually are supporting her financially through Instagram. And, a lot of people were giving her the side eye and things like that. Hey, that's a hustler's mentality, all right? Sometimes you got to be cutthroat out here. Sometimes you got to save $1 to make $5, if you get what I'm saying. Sometimes you have to be sinister in your business side of affairs, particularly when it's affecting your bottom line and it's affecting your money. B. Simone isn't an A-list celebrity, okay? Yes, she's been in Wild 'N Out. She had some viral videos that, made it on social media. She made she did some collaborations on YouTube as well as TikTok and Facebook and things of that nature. But, all that's fine and dandy as long as it's not affecting your bottom line. So clearly, her and Megan, there's a situation brewing between the two. Would not surprise me none if Megan leaves the podcast and B. Simone just does it by herself and she downsizes. But look, this is happening to all the popular podcasts, even though I don't necessarily listen to B. Simone's podcast. It has happened to Mav Hoffa. We talked about that in videos as well as live streams that Mav Hoffa, EXO, and Heineken, their relationship broken off. They're doing two separate things. And now Sean Bigger has left Mav Hoffa. He's doing his own thing. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's not it, Sean Bigger. That's definitely not it. But you want to do what you want to do, that's fine. Okay. A lot of people think being a content creator on social media is easy breezy cover girl, but it's really not. Okay. When you start listening and feeding into your ego, sometimes listening to your ego puts you in worse situations, if you get what I'm saying. All right. So yeah, that's pretty much it, and a wrap for this podcast episode. I think this is gonna be episode 72 because I had two 70s. Okay, I accidentally put two 70s in the thumbnail. So one was 71. Yesterday was one was 70, the other one was 71. So this one definitely going to have to be 72. All right. So I do apologize for the inconvenience. Also, go support my girls, The Dream, Just Me Nicole's YouTube channel. Just Me Nicole's YouTube channel. She's trying to reach 2,000 subscribers. I want you guys to go, just smash the subscription button over there. Let's get her well past 2,000 subscribers. She needs to start making some dividends on this content. All right. I really do F with Just Me Nicole. And I told her through TikTok, I'm going to promote the hell out of her until she gets tired of me talking about, I'm going to have her name all. So yeah, sorry about that pause right there, but yes, go support Just Me Nicole as well as The Dream. Also support The Dream's OnlyFans account. Her OnlyFans account is slapping. Her recent content there, you guys just go over there and subscribe and enjoy. I'm promising you will not be disappointed. Also, check out the links in the description below. My description is probably going to be changing in the next couple of weeks, so be on the lookout for that. I'm going to have my new Instagram link there. You can just subscribe to me there. Also going to have my new link to my podcast that I done updated, Everybody Hates Chris. Go check out and support with that, as well as my Twitch channel. I might do some changes with my Twitch channel in the near future. But go check out, as well as Twitter, formerly known as X. Go subscribe to me there. If you want to contact me, you can, tweet me. You can hit me up on the DMs. So yeah, I got everything what you need in my description. Okay, so just support those links. All right. So it's your boy, the host with the most. I do not brag or boast, and I'm coming to you guys live from Coast to Coast. It's your boy. I'm out, and I'm gone.